We've all been there, right? The daily, sometimes hourly struggle over nap time, but what if I told you that that frustrating little ritual is actually one of the most powerful tools for unlocking your child's brain? Today, we are diving into the surprising science of the simple daytime nap.
Oh man, if you're a parent or you take care of little ones, this scene is probably your reality. It's that time of day, you're exhausted, they are clearly exhausted, but going to sleep is the absolute last thing on their mind. It can feel like you're just stuck in this loop of frustration, day in and day out.
And it just makes you wonder, doesn't it? With all the fuss, all the tears, is this battle even worth it? I mean, we hear so much about getting a full night's sleep, but how important can a quick daytime nap really be? Well, turns out the answer is pretty surprising.
Because it seems there's a kind of hidden power in napping, a power that might just flip the whole way we think about sleep completely on its head. So get this, what if we've been looking at this all wrong? There was this incredible study out of the University of Oxford that suggests for some really crucial types of learning, daytime naps might be even more important than nighttime sleep. Yeah, you heard that right.
So, what is actually going on inside that little head when they finally do drift off? Let's pop the hood and get into the science of why these daytime snoozes are such a developmental superpower.
Okay, so to really get what the Oxford study found, we got to be on the same page about two key terms. First up is expressive vocabulary. This is pretty straightforward. It's all the words a child can actually use. The words they can speak out loud or, eventually write down.
And then on the other side, you have receptive vocabulary. This is all about what they understand. So they might not be able to say the word banana yet, but if you ask them to point to the banana, they know exactly where to look. So the big question is, how does sleep fit into these two things?
And this is where it gets really interesting. The researchers found that, a good night's sleep was definitely linked to understanding more words. That's the receptive part. But, and this is the kicker, it was the frequency of their daytime naps that actually predicted growth in both understanding and speaking new words.
So let's break that down. The huge takeaway here wasn't about having one super long nap. Nope, it was about having more opportunities to sleep during the day. The theory is that each individual nap gives the brain a fresh chance to process and consolidate all those new words it's been hearing. It's like it gets to hit save on all that new info.
But the benefits aren't just about learning their ABCs. Naps also play this enormous role in their emotional growth. They're directly connected to how your child's body literally learns to handle stress.
Okay, stick with me for a little science here. A 2004 study found that napping helps mature something called the HPA axis, which is basically the body's mission control for stress. When that system is working well, it helps with something called effortful control. And that's just a fancy way of saying the ability to manage emotions and not just, have a total meltdown. Put simply, a well-rested kid is a calmer kid, one who's way better at handling all the frustrations the world throws at them.
All right, so the science is crystal clear. Naps are a really big deal. But how in the world do we apply that to our crazy, chaotic real lives? Let's talk about how to get from the why to the how.
Now, of course, every child is totally different, but this timeline here is a pretty solid guide. You can actually see the body's natural rhythm at play. That need for multiple little save opportunities is highest in that first year, and then it slowly consolidates into one big, powerful nap as they get a little older.
And hey, the experts are right there with us. Dr. Clara Horvath, who was the lead author on that amazing Oxford vocabulary study, she put it about as plainly as you can. Her advice is that parents, nurseries, daycare centers, everyone should be actively promoting daytime sleep, giving kids more chances to rest if they need it.
So, what are a few simple things you can do to make this happen? First, you gotta become a sleep detective. Look for those early cues like yawning or eye rubbing and try to catch that perfect window before they get overtired. Second, create a cozy, calm space. Think dim lights, maybe some white noise, to signal that it's rest time. And third, have a simple, consistent routine. Nothing fancy, just a predictable pattern that tells their brain, okay, we're winding down now.
So let's bring this all home with one really powerful way to think about what a nap actually represents. A nap isn't just downtime. It's not passive. It is an active, essential process. It's the moment when the brain takes all the new words, faces, skills, and sounds from their busy morning and carefully files them away, turning them into real, long-term learning. A nap is, quite literally, your child's developmental save button. So the next time you feel that nap battle starting to brew, maybe try to see it in a new light. It's not really a fight you need to win, it's an opportunity you get to give them. And that kind of leaves us with one last thought. The next time your child finally drifts off to sleep in the middle of the day, just what incredible new piece of their world are they busy saving?